everybody, we ran our 20th Sip Innovate Repeat Immersion last week where we brought about 100 participants down to a few of Singapore's most popular malls to check out our bubble tea and coffee industry. Apart from the obvious caffeine overdose and fun we had, we also had the opportunity to observe the in-store operations and marketing of some of our favourite brands. Did you know that Mixue is the #1 F&B store in the world just by the number of stores alone? Yes, that's right, it has actually surpassed McDonald's. So we obviously had to visit it and we went to the one in CityLink Mall. And there we found out another piece of much more important information, which is that their signature king cone is back down to $1. Now we all know that Mixue's value proposition is the value for money where you get such a big cone just for $1. They do this with their ability to control their end-to-end supply chain.
And we also visited Luckin, and in just 2 years of entering Singapore, they have actually opened their 60th outlet. It long surpassed Starbucks in China in terms of revenue in Q2 of 2023, with its revenue reaching 24.9 billion RMB. Currently, the coconut latte sells 2 million cups per day, but personally, I believe another crowd favorite is the little butter latte. Singapore's favorite drink at the moment, Chaji, actually just went public on Nasdaq a few weeks ago. We visited their outlet at Raffles City, which included samples for you to smell their tea leaves. Participants were pretty shocked to find out that Chaji is more than just a pretty face when we shared to our participants that their best-selling jasmine green tea actually has 3 times more caffeine than a Red Bull. Chaji has had a pretty interesting journey ever since its first entrance back in 2020, and you can check out our podcast to find out more. Last but not least, another place we visited was actually Yakun Kaya Toast, and I personally love their coffee and I actually have one with me right now. But my Singaporean colleagues actually told me that Yakun is more than your good coffee and good Kaya Toast. It is a shared memory in the form of delicious eggs and bread for all Singaporeans. And that's exactly how Yakun positions themselves. Our participants actually loved it so much that they brought back a lot of Kaya jams as souvenirs.
So after all the caffeine and the fun we've had, we actually held a poll on our WhatsApp chat on which brands our ISB participants would like to see in India. Now, which brands do you think won, and which brands would you like to see in your country? Bye-bye!